YouTube family, what is good? So I'm back with another video. I told y'all I'm not missing Mark Mondays no more. Again, y'all caught me at the perfect time. Head out to the gym. I'm making my pre-workout right now. Today is gonna be a little bit different. I'm filming a athletic leg day. We're just gonna be doing a bunch of stuff that will kind of help me and help my body readjust to all the activities that I have been doing, and working with weights too. Like, I'm not gonna completely exclude that. Just a bunch of stuff that's gonna help me, you know, be better at basketball, strength wise. I'm trying to get my bunnies back too, bro. Like, I never really, if I'm gonna be real, I never really had like crazy bunnies. Only really able to like rim graze. And bro, I'm like, bro, like I need to stop doing that. Like I'm 6'2". I need to be like poking that bit for real. We're just gonna be doing a bunch of stuff that's gonna help me, you know, improve my game. And then with pickleball as well, just help me just be a little bit more active and on my feet. So we're filming that with Marcus today. I'm really excited for this workout. Let me just kind of like just tell y'all what I'm doing, because like I'm very excited, because I just know I'm gonna get a crazy sweat after this too. So warm up, we're gonna do 3-minute wind bike. Before we start the workout, PSA, after each set is 50 jump rope needs to be done before you go into the next set. So the first workout is gonna be trap bar deadlift. We're gonna do 10 to 12. We're gonna superset that with split jumps, 6 to 8 each leg. Then you do 50 jump rope in between each set. Out is gonna be sled pulls down and back just once, single leg extension, 12 each leg, walking lunges, 8 each leg. We'll finish off with body master squat, 10, box jumps, 5. And then we'll do some ab and core work at the end. I really don't think I'm gonna do any cardio because, bro, I'm literally gonna be dying after this, but we'll figure it out. I usually like to get like, you know, 125 minutes of cardio each week, and I've only been able to play basketball once this week, so I think I might do like the bike at the end. I'm not sure. Mix up my pre, and then I'm gonna head that way, so I'll see y'all at the gym.
Back in the A, smooth, I ain't leave him no trace. Rest on me, fresh out the chase. You got it off the display, I got it from the wrong way. I got it, fuck it, I go out the blank. Don't do this shit for the fame. Stacking these Benjamin Franks. You rich, they don't give you no rank. You thinking it's that, but it ain't. They put on my back in that A, pulling up all kind of ways. I got this hoe on the scroll. Bitches like Marilyn Monroe. Can't beat me, I'm standing 10 toes. Get my dogs back in the row. AP off factory go. Hop and get back in that mode. Baby got a drip like Ghana. I see how you mixing designer. My car is $500,000. I came a long way from Impalas. I still got some snakes and iguanas. I'm in the chase on the way to the commas. I hold a bank in the way I can fumble. A long way, but I'm getting out this tunnel. And I'm right back in the A. Smooth, I ain't leave him no trace. Rest on me.
What's going on, YouTube family? So I hope you guys enjoyed that little video. I've really been trying to dial back into, like, you know, my athletic side and just kind of let the gym flow into the stuff that I do outside of the gym, like running, pickleball, and basketball. You know, I've really been enjoying those things. I haven't been able to run a lot only because the weather has just been super poor in Florida, and the times that I usually run, super wet outside or it's already just raining. So just a little update on like what I've been doing, like as far as training wise. I have been on a split, like a training split. Like, I just train anything that doesn't feel sore 4 to 5 days a week, listening to my body and how I react to like certain activities, like with basketball. Give y'all a little update, just faith in general. I haven't talked about where I have been at and things that I've learned and things that God has been taking me through in a couple of videos, only because I was talking to my boy Zach a couple days ago, and we had touched on a topic basically saying that, you know, a lot of people that get on social media will kind of just feed you things that you want to hear, feed you things that is gonna be quick share, like 30 seconds to kind of comfort you and kind of glorify your sin. That really sat heavy on me, only because I know the videos that I push out are not glorifying sin in any way. There's always specific topics that I have called out myself that I was doing wrong, or that I see occurring wrong a lot within believers. I know it's not me, but I wanted to make sure that my content is as pure as possible and that God is speaking through me. So I took a break. I've been in my word, not as consistent that I want to be. My church did start back up their Bible studies, so that's something that I'm definitely going to take advantage of just to gain more knowledge. And then me being just involved in the church a little bit more is going to help me do what God has called me to do. I did take a break and step away from like talking about any topics in my videos because I wanted to make sure that I'm giving out the right message and that I'm reaching the right audience. So today I just wanted to present to you guys that I've been reading Kings. I know the last time I spoke to you guys, I said that I was reading Leviticus or Ecclesiastes. I finished both of those, and I did mention they were both very tough reads. After reading Kings, like this is my regular Bible. I was gifted a study Bible, and then also going over a couple of chapters with my boy Marcus really helped. But the past couple of chapters I've been reading this version, the New King James Version, and then the study Bible. I can't remember what version it is. Basically the study Bible just has like, it'll literally break it down for you. So that's really been a big help for me. I'm gonna just go over the chapter that I read with my boy Marcus, really just tell y'all what I've learned and what stuck out to me. In 1 Kings 3, King Solomon was like any old king. He was ruling his people, governing his people like his father taught him. He was a believer in Christ. He did a lot of things that God did not condone, and one of those things was giving living sacrifices to wash away their sins, or just sacrifices in general. God made Solomon aware that he was not pleased with these things. He basically told Solomon, he was like, look, you don't gotta do this, just talk to me. You're building this temple for me. I'm gonna listen to you. God was showing Solomon that he didn't need it by doing this. He came to Solomon and was like, hey, like, look, you don't gotta do this. What is it that you want? Like, anything that you want in this world, anything that you want in his life, what do you want? Because he's showing Solomon that, look, these sacrifices don't mean nothing. I love you and I will provide for it. So in that instance, when Solomon had the chance to literally ask for anything, he could have asked for riches. He could have asked for, I don't know, a bigger kingdom. He could have asked for eternal life, to live forever, whatever the case may be. He could have asked for anything. In that instance, instead of asking for any of those things, Solomon asked for a discerning heart to govern his, in quotation marks, God's people correctly. Solomon saw that God corrected him not condoning the sacrifices, and he had been doing that forever. So, and he had been telling people, hey, sacrifices are the way to go. Like, God appreciates the sacrifices. He asked God for a discerning heart to govern the people correctly, and the Lord was pleased. Like, imagine, like, I know a lot of people in this world, and I know a lot of people personally would not even ask for something like this. Next level maturity. And this is coming from a king, like someone who has it all already. I mean, he could have asked for more. No, he asked for a discerning heart to just have the wisdom to govern the people correctly. Like, he wasn't even thinking of himself in that manner, which is it's crazy. The Lord was pleased with Solomon's request. So not only did God provide that, he did that and some. So he was like, look, Solomon, just because you being a good Samaritan, I'm finna give you what you ask, and I'm finna give you some riches, and I'm finna make sure you set for life. He was so pleased. He was proud father. He was a proud father to just see that he is mature and he wants to do the right thing, and he is longing to do the right thing. That's a lesson we all need to learn. Not only to just ask for wisdom in situations that we may not be able to handle, but just go back to whenever he's making the sacrifices. Things that we may think are good and we're doing the Lord's work may be the very reason that's hindering us and other people away from God. Like, a lot of self-evaluation happened after I read this, and it was just like, I'm thinking about all the stuff that I do on a daily basis. I'm like praying that I'm not like doing anything wrong, and I'm praying that he make aware if there is any bad covenants, or if there is any wrong patterns of me just doing wrong or hindering other people away from Christ. And when God brought that to light, I'm like, wow. Another thing that I took away from, you know, that whole thing is God came to Solomon in a dream. That's one of many ways God will talk to us, though we might not understand what some of the dreams are. That's why a lot of the seminars and a lot of the sermons that I'll like listen to on YouTube or I'll watch online, a lot of them say to just write your dreams down. If you prayed the night before, hey God, can you give me a dream or some sort of vision, or can you speak to me tonight? Like, if you're praying for it and then you get a dream, you need to write it down, because then later on, whether you're in your word or later on in the day or later on in the week or later on in the month, God will help you break that dream down and interpret it how he wants you to interpret. Don't treat God like a genie. Like, Solomon literally had the perfect opportunity to literally ask for anything in life. And you want to know what he did? He took that opportunity and prayed and asked for wisdom. Material wisdom. Material is not going to advance you in the kingdom. And as believers, we need to be asking and praying for wisdom any chance that we get. The only way we're going to do it is if we're in here. We're in here and we're praying for it. Those were 3 takeaways that I got from 1 Kings 3, I believe. And I'm still reading Kings as of right now. I'm on chapter 5. I don't know if you guys want to take this as like a Bible study tip. I stay on a chapter for like 2 or 3 days. And I try to read like a chapter a day. And I'll try to read the chapter like twice every time I sit down. I'll try to go through the chapter like twice, because every time you read it, you gain something new. I remember before I got all of this out of Kings 3, I read it like 3 or 4 times alone. And then on my 5th time reading it with Marcus, like everything just started to unlock. And I'm like, wow, like this is crazy. Like, and if I had just skimmed over it and just read it once, I wouldn't have been able to take all this away from it. That's why I said in the beginning of the, you know, before I started talking, that I definitely want to revisit Leviticus and Ecclesiastes. I hope I'm not butchering that, but I want to revisit those books, because I feel like I didn't really take my time and really invest my full attention to what God was trying to say. I hope I didn't, you know, let back anything that God was wanting to say. He's speaking through me. And I pray that everyone watching was able to understand and, you know, take a little something from this video. I want to be more consistent with these, and just for that, I'm going to put in the time and effort to not only just stay in my word, but also continue to pray, not do Saturday night specials. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is not God speaking through them. It's just almost like motivational speaking. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I really don't want to do. So if there's a couple videos where I'm not like, you know, talking about what I've learned of what I've read, just know it's for the better, because I want to make sure that I'm giving out the right information and not force-fed information, if that makes sense. I hope that I didn't hinder anyone away from God's doing, and I pray that everyone was able to understand what I was saying, what was said. And if you guys have any questions, I'll answer to the best of my ability in the comments below. Thank you guys again for watching another video of mine, and I'll catch y'all next Monday. Deuce.